Welcome, one and all, to Alpha Proto. I'm Alpha Proto, and today I'm going to be finishing this animation. I think. I'm pretty positive I'm going to be finishing. I thought I was going to be done with it last time, but I could actually, I'm so confident that I could probably pass what I have now off as the finished product, but it's not the finished product. It's the product before you get the finished product, you see? So we're really close to having this done, but it's not done. I wish I had started the stream earlier. I actually worked on this animation earlier, but I didn't stream it. I probably should have been streaming. It was pretty hectic around here. Last Saturday, my niece showed up on our doorstep and she put all her clothes and stuff and she moved herself in. So we're dealing with that. It's crazy on here. My mom does not like my niece, and yeah, it's stressful, but I'm trying to keep a positive outlook. I'm just staying in here and I'm focusing on the work, the work, the grind. You got to be positive and make the best of things. I love both of them and I don't want them to fight. I wish they could get along. But it is what it is. So I'm trying to be positive. Hey, it's Truck Productions this year. Hey, Alexander, I hope you're doing well. I read your community post. That's tough. I've had days when I haven't wanted to stream too, which is basically every day. That's why I'm streaming at like almost midnight here in Texas. Woo. But to want to get rid of your whole channel, that's like, you've accomplished so much with that channel. You've reached a lot of people, you've helped people, you've entertained people, you like made memories on that channel. So don't give up. We need you, man. Well, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your channel. Don't give up on us. We haven't given up on you. So, we need you, man. Sorry, I'm working on this sprite. Ryan. Yo, Ryan, Leonard. Thank you for being here. Has C2E2 happened yet? Have you gone? How did that go? I hope you sold a lot of books. I know you're working on your book. I saw your past few YouTube posts. It's awkward without music, isn't it? Yeah, let's go to, I'm gonna play music. This is just weird. Everyone focusing in on my voice. That's just weird. So I'm gonna play some DeMarcus 003 while I go through this. I was playing this Sonic, but I had no idea I had it on double speed. I watch most everything on YouTube on double speed, so let's start with some Ultra Gym Fighter OST Forgotten Sanctuary Stadium by DeMarcus 008. Here we go. Go back. Play the music. There we go. All right. So, I like to give back to people and stuff, DeMarcus is a friend of mine. He's a fellow Texan, fellow proud Texan, and he makes music. He's a creative person, so we should support each other. And let's go to the main stage. All right. This Truck Production says, "Don't worry, Mr. Proto, I won't hit the delete button. But I do think you deserve a better quality of entertainer. Hopefully one day I can deliver that quality to you all." Yo, man, you're a great host. Like, the way you're kind and courteous to the people you have on your channel, and that's good. That counts for a lot. A lot of people aren't that way. They're selfish. They overtalk. But the things you say compliment what your guests... That you compliment your guests. You make them look better when you have them on your channel. It's Truck Productions, but I think you deserve it. Oh, I read that. Ryan says, "Hey, man, as usual, I've been busy, hecka busy. And I also been preparing myself for C2E2 Comic Con in August 5th through 7th. Cool. Mm. Yeah, you got your table and everything. Maybe you could make a vlog out of it. Maybe you could live stream from the event at your table and stuff. Let me fix this camera. It's kind of off. Let me. No, hey, that's the bumpers. I like that. No, wait, no, I don't. But yeah, you can make an event of the event. You could, if your phone has the battery and stuff. Actually, that could be a thing. You could, while you're at the event, you could tell people where to find you at the event, or you could do it. I would probably post a video before where your table is. Probably show the map, how to get to your table, and when you'll be there, stuff like that. That's really good. Man, I see people doing creative things, and I'm working on this. This is creative, but it's not for me. It's for my clients, and I'm glad I can help people accomplish their goals while making some money at the side. But it'd be better if I could. I'm trying to find the right words. If I could invest this amount of time into making something happen for myself. If I can invest the time that I put into other people's work into my own. Yeah, I think that's the way I want to say it. Okay, this works. Really? I keep forgetting that when I press the one button, it'll go to my face cam. So I've got to go back to my main stage. Come on, get over here. Let me grab over. Do I grab here? No. Wrong way. Okay, anyway, I'm over here. Oh, I've got the Godzilla shirt on. I think two videos ago, I had a black version of this. Now I've got the white version of it. This, it's based on a Japanese wood. Let me go back. Grab this. Okay, go over here. Okay. This is based on a Japanese wood carving. And the significance to me that it has is I worked on making this wood, recreating this wood carving when I was in high school in advanced placement art. I think it was advanced placement art. But yeah, I was really into Japanese stuff then. Extremely, but I'm over it now. I still like Japanese stuff, but I'm not as, bad as I was before. There we go. Ryan says, yeah, I thought about that. I'll definitely do some videos. I do have my table. I just need them to send us the number of the table, and they'll have sent the information out yet. And they still haven't sent the information out yet. Yeah. A good video vlog or a live stream from there would be good. I think the biggest advantage of this is if you have a banner or something, if you keep it vague enough to where it's your name and where they can find your book and stuff or whatever, you can use it at other conventions. So, reduce, reuse, recycle. But yeah, let me get back to this. I'd better not click on these because those are spoilers. But yeah, what I'm doing is I'm working on these outlines now. You see how I've broken them up with this color? I'm trying to do that throughout all of these sprites. I did that with the toes too. So I went from having everything shaded to now I'm just, well, not everything. I keep forgetting this hood and stuff. All right, that should be good. Everybody can see that? Nope. Hit screen. Well, that's centered. 100. Okay. Play. Yeah, it looks good. But the outlines, I need to clean the outlines. Yeah, I've got to make my book. I'm tired of being someone who's talking about what they want to do. I want to be somebody who's actually doing it. But I am happy that I'm working on projects that pay me money that people are going to enjoy as video games. That's a positive thing too. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. I've been waking up early and walking, but I didn't do that over the weekend. And I didn't do that on Friday. So if I can get up before the 100-degree sun waves at me. Hi down there. It's time for you to melt. I think it got to 107 this weekend. Oh, that's Texas for you. That's Texas. So I guess I'll take this. And I'll add that highlight to these parts and the other ones. Oh no, I need the shade. Alright, there we go. Got that color. I'm going to lasso. And where is it? It's like right here, under the ear, and around the edges. So, here. And darn it. Okay. Closer. Here. And kind of around. Wow, okay. Downloaded content here says, yo, what's up, Alpha Proto? I'm doing pretty good. I've gotten a lot of details done on this off stream, and with any luck, this is the last day I'll be working on this. I can turn it in and make some money on it and move on to the next animation. Yeah, I've been a little slow with this, but it's a lot of frames. 35 frames right here. You know what I mean? 107. Oh yeah, it's gotten really hot. And the thing is, it rained. Like, it ended up raining. It must have been. I haven't gone outside. It's super. Like, the thing about Texas is, air conditioning's your best friend. It's all right living here. If you have to work outside, I'm sorry for you. If you want to go somewhere, go early in the morning or after the sun goes down. But other than that, stay at home with your air conditioner. Yep. Holy moly, says downloaded content. Yep. So, okay. What am I going to do? Here. Over here. Here. And probably around here. I don't know if this should just be... I think that should probably just be brown. Sorry, wrong brown. Here. Alright. That wasn't too difficult. Yeah, it's the detail work that I'm working on now. Which I kind of enjoy because at first I was just working on, making sure it animated right for the most part. Now I'm trying to make each one of these sprites actually look good by themselves. Because in motion, yeah, they look good, but they're not, for the most part, they're nothing to call home about, 37 frames, that's commitment. Oh, thanks. I really wanted to get this done in 1 week. And that was like in May, I think. Wow. Anyway. Oh yeah, another thing, this hat brim needs light. I don't know if I should go back to this. I may go to this until I'm done, but sure. And I'll break up the line a little bit. Oh yeah, I did some auditions. I think I was talking to you all, about accents and stuff. Yeah, I ended up getting the audition in on time. Actually, what I did was I went. I ended the stream last Friday, and then I tried to. I remembered, oh yeah, I got to get those auditions in tomorrow. And then I went to, but the air conditioner turned on, and I was like, I can't record with the air conditioner on, don't make my audio sound bad. So I was waiting for it to turn off, and then it turned off, and then I got 2 auditions done. And then after I got those 2 auditions done, I had 2 more. I was like, okay, I'll go to sleep for about 4 hours. I'll wake up at 9 and get this turned in before noon. And I did. I actually woke up. I was tired, but I woke up. So I got my auditions in on time. I haven't heard back from them, but I am happy that I have the opportunity to possibly be in the project. But yeah, I really haven't been having any luck with these auditions. I don't like that. Alright, here. Kind of over here. Under the ear, over here. And this around here. Yep. But yeah, I've been breaking up some of the lines. What I was told was the trick to using this black is to use that as the anti-aliasing and the shade as the outline. It's like, alright, that works. Maybe under the ear. Uh-oh. Go down here. And go. Alright, I think I'm overdoing it now. Should just get in there and get this shaded as fast as possible. But yeah, I appreciate you all showing up tonight. I'm sorry I'm streaming so late. I'm just trying to be consistent. I'm trying to actually grow my audience. Not just grow my audience, but be there for my audience. Like, if you subscribe to me, I want to actually have content up. Even if it is just me doing what I've been doing for the past few months. But yeah, like I thought, wow, people really showed up for the Dragon Ball content. I think I've got about 30-something views on that. Now that was a fan project, but I think I worked the algorithm okay. 30-something. No, I think I averaged about 20. This Truck Production says you're doing good at being consistent. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I decided to keep the weekends out and just focus on the weekdays, and that's working good for me. Uh-oh. Yep, I hope to... Yeah, I really need to make some entertaining content. Because I'm not a tutorial person or anything. But tutorial stuff is evergreen. If someone's trying to find something, it'll help them out. This channel, even in the intro that I have, it explains that this is basically a video vlog of my work. Jeff Potts is here. More views than me. Well, like, you gotta advertise or something. Well, you do post on Discord and stuff. I don't know where else you post that you have new videos up. I post usually in all the Discords because that's where like-minded individuals like myself are. And it gives a notification for Twitch, but Twitch doesn't even work. I goofed up on my Twitch account. I don't know what the deal is with that. It only shows old videos. It doesn't stream, which is the whole point of Twitch TV. But yeah, it automatically lets everyone know if I'm on Twitch. And it's easier to get monetized on Twitch, I think. Well, or become a affiliate or something. You need 50 people and so many hours. YouTube is like 40 hours and 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, way to move the goalpost. Alphabet. That's the name of the company that Google is running. There's Alphabet. I've got to focus on this hat. Oh, Jeff Potts. Yeah, I haven't been rigorous about posting one of my videos. I'm gonna assume it says go up or... Yep, it is. It's Truck Production. Says I became a Twitch affiliate way faster than I became monetized on YouTube. Yeah. That happened with my Z2 comrade, Barker, Mugen. He became a affiliate pretty fast. People really like Hyper Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z in general. So they're really interested in seeing what he has to do. Uh-oh. There we go. So, yeah, that's why I've been making sure I do some Dragon Ball stuff on Friday at least. Because that's the reason a lot of people are subscribed to me. At least I think. I think that's the reason. Either that or they subscribed about 12 years ago when I was doing cosplay videos. I still want to get back to finishing those videos because it's just a bunch of B-roll now. A whole bunch of B-roll from years ago when I was like 50 pounds lighter. And I was still big then. If you watch my videos, you'll see my weight fluctuate like crazy. But that all goes back to my mentality, I guess. Sometimes I have a really strong mentality to focus on my diet and stuff. Other times I just feel like eating whatever tastes good or whatever. Even now, I'm still kind of just eating what tastes good. I think, like, I know what I should eat. It's no mystery. I know how to lose weight. I've done it several times. But sometimes It was easier when I actually bought my own food. I don't have the money to buy my own food anymore. I'm just eating whatever I can find. Well, not whatever I can find. It's mostly meat and meat, potatoes, meat, potatoes, meat, potatoes, meat, potatoes, meat, potatoes. That's what I mean. I've got to throw some greenery in here and there, but I just haven't. But yeah, all else fails. Mean potatoes. But I've been working out, except for past 3 days. But if I don't stay up too late tonight, hopefully I can wake up in the morning time in about 7 hours and go run it. Yeah, pretty much 7 hours. More like 6 hours and 50 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to turn this in and hopefully get paid. Ryan Lenar says, what is very shocking to me is that I went through my YouTube videos and highest most watched video that people will go to is Go Tense Z2. Yeah, they love it. Like, I think it's mostly because the big Dragon Ball Z YouTubers, when they mention the game, they look it up. Like Rhyme Style. I know he plays video games, and when he plays Hyper Dragon Ball Z, he always puts free Dragon Ball game. We're like, wow, free Dragon Ball game. I'm going to look that up. So they look up Hyper Dragon Ball Z, and then they start watching videos. Dr. Love, he's someone else who does Dragon Ball videos. But yeah, I'm surprised they're not doing any videos on the updates, on the beta characters that we've been releasing. But you have to be part of the Discord to know about those. A fighting game YouTuber by the name of Ignite Rizzy, who he mostly does videos on King of Fighters and SNK stuff. On Saturday, he did a video about where he played Hyper Dragon Ball Z on stream. He also played the beta demo for Beast's Fury, which is a anthropomorphic fighting game that did not. I think it might have reached funding, but then he spent all the money. It's similar to this, but this is gonna. I think the budgets and stuff for this is more realistic. The expectations for this game I'm working on, Blazing World Stars, much more realistic. Because yeah, he burnt through those funds. Last time I talked to him, he was not in the best situation. He was really stressed out. He's like, I don't have a programmer anymore. I couldn't pay for him. I don't have an animator anymore. I couldn't pay for him. I was like, ooh. But yeah, I really wanted that project to do well because he said I was gonna be in charge of the Brawler game that he had planned. So I kind of did take that project's failure personally because that would have been the game I worked on. I think I would have been the art director. But, you know, once the fighting game failed, the brawler aspect failed too. So I was left in the dirt. I don't know if he'll ever come back. He probably never will. He burnt too many bridges. I heard that he went into the Skullgirls forum because they were an independent fighting game, and he talked to them, and he was mean and rude to him. Like, it didn't sound like the guy I'd been communicating with on DeviantArt. He was like, I have all this money and stuff. You guys are losers or something. I was like, wow, really? This isn't this is not the same dude, is it? But yeah, when you badmouth the community, yeah. I still wish the best one. Ryan says it's mostly because I had Captain Ginyu, the MVC version, and I put him into Hyper Dragon Ball Z on a few of my videos. I still have that downloaded character. Cool. Hope I hope someone shows up and makes an actual official Ginyu. I think the big problem with Hyper Dragon Ball Z is too many people are copying what fighters did. Like as far as gameplay, it's like, okay, what are we gonna? If we make a character, it's like, okay, what did this character do? And it's like, oh, we'll just do what they did. I think Jiren suffered from that a little bit. It's like, what did Jiren do in Fighters? Oh, he had this punch, and he had this move, and this move, and this move, and it's like, yeah, but what can we do to make it a Hyper Dragon Ball Z move? I just noticed the ear. I didn't color the ear. The theme playing now is CPS3 Originals Nappa's theme. I should worry about this anti-aliasing stuff later. Yeah, I wasn't planning on taking so long with this attack. It has to... They're going to have a... This game, Blazing World Stars, is going to be at an event. The demo is, and if I can get this in on time, I can... Hopefully this attack can be in the game. And I can work on another move or, you know, help get some other stuff together. Yep, never thought I'd be working on a... Well, that's not true. I was going to work on Blazing... I was going to work on Beast Fury. But yeah, after Beast Fury fell through, I didn't think I'd be working on any furry games again. And I have to make it clear. I am not a furry, okay? Just because I'm working on Neko Majin Z and working on this furry game, and I've worked on some Sonic sprites in the past, and I like that show's Tailspin and DuckTales and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I know it seems very suspect, but I am not a furry. This is not a furry channel. This is an animation channel. Actually, it's a creation channel. I just appreciate the, you know, animation and characters and stuff. But if you're a part of that furry community, you're welcome here. I don't mind. There's lots of animal people that I'm working on. So enjoy. Enjoy. Ha! Cold Fox is here. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's welcome here. I mean, we enjoy art, we enjoy animation, fighting games, creation. You know. Now, if I didn't like anthro characters, I would have went, yo, man, I'm not into that. I'm not gonna work on that stuff. But this is pretty cool. It's gonna be cool to, you know, after Beast Fury fizzled out, it kind of looked like, you know, there wouldn't be any fighting games for that community. I mean, Hudson Soft went away, and Konami doesn't look like they're going to be making a Bloody Roar anytime soon, which would have been the next best thing. Because I really love that game. It's like Virtual Fighter with an edge. But yeah, if there's a hunger for it, that's what Blazing World Stars is going to feed. And just because I dressed up in a giant lizard suit doesn't mean I'm a furry. I mean, lizards don't even have fur, right? They have scales. And the one I dressed up as had feathers, so, you know, that doesn't count either. And I'm really, really thinking of making a Leatherhead costume. But that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what? Scaly? Wait, ho. That's the thing? That's the thing? Scalies are a thing? Well, yo, I like Ninja Turtles, okay? I like Heroes in a Half Shell, you know? It's like, you know, what's wrong with dressing up as Ninja Turtle characters, you know? That doesn't mean I'm a scaly or anything, you know? I like the Turtles. Everybody likes the Turtles. Everybody who was at least a teenager in 1984 likes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Come on. That's not furry. Well, the IDW book kind of is. But I don't read the IDW book. Well, I've been thinking about it, but I'm not. I actually have I have The Last Ronin. My brother bought me a copy. Where is it? Where's The Last Ronin? Oh boy. My brother is going to kill me if I lost it. Is that it? Is this it? No. That's something very different. Huh. Well, I guess it's somewhere. Where are you? You know what? That's not important. I'm finishing this animation before I can make some moolah and have an impact on fighting games and stuff. But yeah, Ninja Turtles, yeah. I don't know, I really want to make a working jaw. Leatherhead, alligator head, that looks, ever since the movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in my mind, I'm like, how would these other characters look in a Jim Henson-like style? Because that's my favorite movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorry, I've got a burp. Pardon me. Code Fox says, I can't remember anything about the TMNT content I took as a kid except for them referencing Kappa and a Wii game. A Wii game?
Cappuccino? No thanks. That makes me hyper.
Okay, I admit I was not a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the look of the Ninja Turtles in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, but I make the best of it. I adjust it pretty fast. I like Ninja Turtles so much. I even like the ugly costumes of the third movie pass. So I did end up enjoying the movie as best I could. Like, Casey Jones came back in that movie. Corey Feldman's... I don't know if it was really Corey Feldman in the third movie, or a sound-alike, but I was happy to have that voice for Donatello back. I didn't like the second movie's Donatello voice. Okay, I'm gonna save. All right. So here, and around, maybe back here, a little bit there. Uh-oh. And too many details. Should just get to the next frame. I'm sorry, I've got this problem called masterpiece syndrome. Everything has to be perfect, every little detail, right off the bat. And it makes me waste time. Instead of working in broad strokes, I start focusing in on areas. It was a mistake. Alright. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that the mass appeal comes from they're just really relatable, the way they made them. Everybody had a turtle that they identified with in that. Like the movie, I don't know, the original 80s book, they all were basically the same character. In the first book, when they killed the Shredder, assassinated the Shredder. Or avenged Hamato Yoshi. That's probably the best way to say it. I really didn't read the books after that. I have a copy though. I think a third printing of issue of the first book of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Third printing. That's the first one I think they did it by hand or from home or something. Keep going back to how inspiring they are to young creators and stuff. I mean, any comic creator. Well, not just comic creators, I guess. I mean, any creator. But one day, you could make something that can go mainstream and be a household name for over 30 years. All you need is an idea and some paper and a pencil and some skill and time. Man, I love the fact that Ninja Turtles is successful. It just really hits home for me. Just some drunk guys making up a joke, and that was their best idea they ever came up with. Actually, said They said in the interviews, they said after staying up too late and watching bad TV, but I think they were inebriated when they came up with Ninja Turtles. You know, that was probably the PG version of how they came up with Ninja Turtles. But yeah, I see people with good ideas. I want to foster those good ideas. Like, I would like people to support me and my ventures as an artist and creator and entertainer. So yeah, when I see someone with a passion for what they're doing and want to tell a story, yeah, sure, I'll support them. If I had more money, I'd invest in way more people. I just don't have any money to spend right now. I have no disposable income. The only income I have is my income. After that's gone, you know, there goes my health insurance, my other expenses. Oh well, we don't need that. Let me try this one. I'll take that round. Here. Probably. It's decent. Here, under here, and what about here? All right, let's get this hat brim situated. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't stay up too late. It just turned midnight here. Oh, I didn't close my Discord. That's probably eating up some of my bandwidth. So I'm going to go to my face, and I'm going to open up my Discord, and then I'm going to close my Discord. And this should help me out. All right. There we go. Thing is, I can't really tell if I'm making good progress right now, because everything looks done to me. I'm just trying to make sure all the frames look, you know, I think I've said this already, but I want them to look good as still shots. Like if you freeze frame, I don't want people to pick out that one frame and say, ew, that looks horrible, dude. I think I'll mess around with the outline on this hat. Okay, that's pretty decent. Whoa, whoa, what's this? What do we have here? This line here. This here. Yeah, entertainment business is it's weird. It's a weird business. Can't please everybody with it. You've got to focus in on a demographic. Otherwise, you're just taking a shot in the dark. But yeah, I have about 3 stories I want to tell at the moment, so I've got to get those done. I was writing every Monday. I was trying to write a issue every Monday, or a chapter is a better way to say it. About, I think, was it 12 pages or 10? Either 10 or 12 pages of my book, of my comic, my fantasy story. Which I think would probably be, I don't know. It's not the most ambitious. I think it is the most ambitious of all my stories that I have. Everything else is kind of one-shotty. Or I don't have it planned as good. But yeah, it was going to be one of those treks where it was going to be a father and son story. The son gets cursed. I won't say what, go into details about that, but they were going to go city to city, you know, and meet different people and pick up some people on their quests, you know, like Wizard of Oz style. Villains will try to attack them or the cities they were in. And yeah, that's you know, it's your basic fantasy adventure story. Don't know how far I want to go with the beasts and stuff. I might just make up my own stuff, but man, I look at like Pokemon and stuff like that. How deep the lore of creating different creatures can go, it's crazy. Oh, Jeff Pot says, don't start ambitious, start with one-shots. Okay. I've got an idea. It was originally called... Okay, this is a sci-fi story I have, you know. It was... I've changed it since this a little bit. I've adjusted some stuff. But it was like a mix. I like the show SWAT Cats, but I'm like, I don't want to draw cats. I'll draw a brother and sister. It was originally a story based for a game that I was gonna make with a friend of mine. But it was way too much like Elevator Panic and Mappy, those old games. So, you know, that game just, you know, kind of disappeared. But the idea was there. It was going to be a brother and a sister duo who were robbing, like, their grandfather worked at a place and he had his idea stolen. He was an inventor. So they were going business to business to try to get into the vault and get past security, basically. They would have to hide in the shadows or in a closet or under something and make sure flashlights didn't touch them. If the flashlight beam touched them, they would get caught. Other than that, you know, you just stay away, and each level you would go to, you would unlock new things like to avoid the lights, and each level. Okay, each it'd be skyscrapers. So it'd start off, you know, something like 2 stories to get to the vault, and then it's like probably 5, and then it gets higher and higher. You know, the bigger heights that you do. And security starts off, you know, like regular security guards with flashlights, then faster security guards that look like buff and stuff, then dogs and cameras and stuff. Just a lot of stuff to avoid the light. It was supposed to be something simple, and the guy who was my friend who was gonna program it, he was just looking at all the app games and how, you know, what was it called? Flappy Bird just came out, and he was like, yo, apps are the way to go, man. We got to make an app, and we're going to be rich. I was like, okay, I kind of like narratives, a little bit of narrative. Well, not really narrative, even. Characterization. Even Pac-Man. Pac-Man was just a circle with a wedge cut out, but that was a character until Mario showed up. Other than that, you had Stickman. But that was a characterization. The ghost and everything. I think that's one of the things that made Pac-Man successful as a game. Jeff Potts also says, everyone starts with the first book in the series, and many readers will pass because there is a chance you may not finish the series. Yeah, that's true. I was really hoping to make my first chapter of the fantasy book just kind of stand alone. Like, just, you know, he gets cursed, but everybody's safe, so... The end. Jeff Potts, or that series will be like 100 books. But I really don't want to do 100 books. That's actually the problem. I know what manga, you start off with a concept and you don't finish it until the audience starts dropping off, and then you say, okay, let's finish this. We're going to do something else. That's what happened with... That's what happens with most manga books. They don't have a set plan of issues or chapters they're going to do. It's like, oh, the readership's dropping. Let's kill this series and move on to something else. Either that or the author's like, I'm bored. And they're like, okay, think of an idea that's as good as this one, then you could kill it. That's the problem with One Piece. I don't think the guy making the One Piece manga has any other ideas. And any idea he does have, he just throws it into One Piece. So One Piece isn't one piece, it's a whole lot of pieces. Just randomness. It's a goulash. Sorry, I'm supposed to be working and talking, but yeah, when when the readership drops on One Piece, that's when it'll kill the book. But pretty much 20 years, I guess. Oh, the anime's 20 years. Probably 23 years worth of stories going on. This Trap Production says One Piece is now a box of Legos. Yep. They build a big story, like Legos, you know, one block, you know, it's deadly, you know, if you step on it. But together you can build great things. It's just one piece that creates a large work of art. Yeah, that sounds like I knew what I was talking about. Oh, Jeff Pot says, well, I'm off to bed. See you guys later. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate your support. You know, when I see you drop in here, I'm like, yeah, he supports me. I appreciate that. And I support you. I appreciate the knowledge you gift me, and I hope to pass it down or to hopefully eventually use it. So, yeah, you're not taking... I guess I am kind of taking it for granted. But, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm acknowledging you right now. You have a good night. I'm not going to take you for granted. I don't take anyone who shows up at midnight to watch me move some squares around for granted. This isn't, you know, that's just support. It's nice to know that people want to see me do well. This Trap Production says, have a good night, Jeff. But yeah, that story about the kids who were thieves, I still think that would be a good video game. I just wanted something really easy to make. I think I came up with that idea, so if I did find another programmer, hopefully I wouldn't get sued for stealing an idea from my friend, because I think I came up with the majority of that. But at the same time, I don't want to betray someone I want to... The thing is, he found me on Facebook because he remembered I could draw, and we hung out with each other in elementary school. And he was trying to, you know, come up with that idea for a game. And then he started trying to learn not Unreal Engine. It's another engine that's free. That you know, a lot of Steam games are made with. And if the game makes money, they get a percentage of it. I forgot what it was. What is that game engine? It's not Unreal, it's something else. It's mostly used for 3D stuff, but it can be used for either. Sorry, this throw is falling on my back. But anyway, that idea turned into a story about a brother and sister again. I like telling stories with duos. It's better than just having a character talk to herself, like most old 90s Wolverine books. Just crazy amount of inner monologue. Same thing with Spider-Man. When he just perches up on a statue talking to himself. But yeah, I like banter. I really like writing that stuff. But comics, you don't have space for that. Word balloons are only so big. But that's what I like about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. It's like they're throwing out these one-liners and just crushing people's skulls in and stuff. Not literally. I don't think that happened, but they're beating people up and they're just cracking jokes. It's basically like, it was before the online lobby, but man, Ninja Turtles, they're teenagers, all right. That's what I love about it. It was so effortless for them to beat the Foot Clan. They're just cracking jokes and beating people up. No one else does that. It's like, John McClane did. That was 89. But yeah, that was the thing. Crack a joke while cracking the skull. Alright, Snow's here. Good night, Jeff. Hi, Alpha. I'm popping in to say you're awesome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Howdy, y'all. I haven't commented on any of your videos I have a few. But I haven't commented on the last two, I think. I see them in my subscriptions. I just haven't gotten around to it. I apologize. I support you in your writing ventures too, because I don't know, from the sounds of, your videos and stuff, you're doing really well. Heard you're gonna go to a convention and everything too. I've been, aspiring to be a comic book artist, and you and Jeff are writing like you're selling a book on words. I'm used to selling a book on pretty pictures. Well, that's my goal anyway. I'm used to making money for all these lines I put on the screen or on a paper. Arch Snow says, "Oh, you were so nice and you did comment." Yeah, I don't think I commented on the last video though. But yeah, I like your videos. I like your camera angle and all that stuff. It's all nice and everything. And I apologize for the weird comments I make in the, Chester Busby's chat. I don't think I just try to get his attention sometimes, He's so focused on the stream, he doesn't look at the chat, so I just feel neglected, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have him say something really awkward. So I'm gonna say something over here. I would actually show up to Drawn and Quarter Ultimate, but like I said, my actual program slows down when Discord's on. If he wasn't on Discord, I'd probably show up. But when Discord's running and I'm working on this, like this cursor on the screen, it just stops. It'll freeze on me. So I avoid using Discord while I'm streaming with other people. Except for on my phone. I'll have Discord running on my phone while the game, if it was a video game, like with this Trap Productions, I play video games with him, and then, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just a rambler. Arch Snow says, "Me too, I have a hard time streaming with Discord." Yeah. But yeah, it's been hot. I don't know what part of Texas you're in. You're in. You're at, I'll say you're at. But I'm in North Texas, I guess. North Central. I'm like Fort Worth area. And man, this weekend was crazy hot. I think it rained. Yeah, it rained here, but I don't know about everywhere else. I was surprised it rained. I'm surprised the clouds could stand the heat. Yeah, this is turning out pretty good. But yeah, I have a story about two pilots. They're pilots, brother and sister pilots, recruited into a, Air Force kind of and they fly experimental plane, and they're going against sky pirates from the future. Yeah, that's it. And to fight the sky pirates from the future, they use an experimental plane. I think no, I'm not going to give away the title. The original name that I came up with, I put in, I was going through synonyms for, it was Red Barons. It was called Red Barons. I was like, but I think that was, Red Baron was German, so I thought that might be offensive, so I got rid of that. And I said, what's another name for, no, I was going to call it Sky Barons, I think. And I ended up going through some synonyms and came up with Barren Heavens. But it was going to be the word for Baron. Like Red Baron. And they're going to be Baron 1 and Baron 2. Then I had to change I ended up changing the name one more time, but I'm not going to give away that name. Coming up with names is... I try to have them be paired. I want them to be puns. I love puns. So I try to... Oh, you can't see the screen. You're looking at me again. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really apologize. Let me grab that. There you go. But yeah, I like making puns. Or... What is it called where it's like... Not onomatopoeia, but like... Peter Parker, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, Lana Lang, Clark Kent. I'm bad with English. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at English that learning Spanish was hard. My Spanish teacher was like, hey, maybe you're not doing that good at learning Spanish. Maybe you could take English as a second language. And I was like, how dare you? I've taken this intro to Spanish 3 times. I'm not gonna take English as a foreign language. I'll catch on eventually. I'll learn English. Alliteration. Yes. It's like Tailspin. Yeah. That's what I loved about this. That's why I took the gig. I was like, that looks like Tailspin. That looks like Tailspin. I'm in. I am in. It's kind of a knockoff Baloo, but that's what's so great about it. We're never going to get a Tailspin game with people, like with Baloo cracking skulls. So, yeah, I'll take this. This is nice. But yeah, I love alliteration. And puns. Because sometimes you come up with a really good name and then someone else already used it. My solution to that is just spell it wrong. Let me think of like Three Musketeers. Instead of spelling three, T-H-R-E-E, spell it Thrace or something. I don't know. Just spell it wrong. That's what I say. You spend a lot of time trying to think of a name, and then you go on Google or Bing and you search it, and someone else already used it for a book or whatever. You say, nah, I'll just spell it different. Like I'll give the title of the fantasy book I plan on hopefully making. I might change this name again. Originally it was Crown Crisis. Because they were going to look for crowns or something. Or stop someone from searching for crowns. It's a lot like the Fatal Fury motion picture where they were looking for the armor of Mars. But then I decided, no, look, that's a little too similar. Crown Crisis, and I was like, Kill the King. I was going to call it that. But then I had my nephew who just got born. His name, he was born like in the past 2 years. He got named King. He's 3 now, so couldn't use that name. That was pretty, mean. Make a story called "Kill the King," and it's like, hey, Uncle, why you want to kill me? No. It's based on a song. Danger, danger, King's about to kill. Stranger, blood's about to spill. Sorry, I was half-hearted singing. I didn't want to put my whole heart into it because then if it sounded bad, then you know. Musketeers. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I like that. Actually, that reminds me of my intro to film script. I wrote a script called Tequila Mockingbird. It was really cool. It was really cool. I love that name. I still wish I could use it. You know, like the drink tequila, Mockingbird. Because he was a drunk. It was like a drunk that was... No, he wasn't a drunk. He was just a really sleepy guy. Yeah. Most of the names were really badly pronounced Spanish names. Like the brother's name of the main characters. I think Spanish is hermano for brother. His name was Armin. Or Herman. I don't know. I never got my script back. I hate it when that happens. This is the last day. And I had to have my script in. I turned it in. I didn't make a copy. But yeah, I love that name, Tequila Mockingbird. Because sometimes I hear things wrong. It's like when you sing the lyrics of a song and you get it wrong. And in your mind, you're like, you hear what the actual lyrics are and you're like, oh, they were saying that the whole time? I thought they said this. So yeah, that's the kind of titles I like to make up. Titles that sound like things that you've heard of already. So then when people hear it, they say, oh, I remember that. That's really pop. It's basically like you're is it profiting? No, you're benefiting from, yeah, that's the word. Benefiting from the popularity of another brand by sounding like that brand. So it's almost like people used to buy, I think they still do this probably, they buy websites before the companies do, so the companies will buy them out for it. They buy the domain name from them. Oh yeah, I play this music not just to support DeMarcus 008 and other artists, but to fill in any awkward noises. I mean, not noises, but awkward silence. Yeah, awkward silence of me working. Because I have no problem talking extensively over, like, one sentence comments. But sometimes I just focus in on my artwork and I don't say anything. And that's why I play the music. Alright. Oh, that was weird. Anyway. But yeah, this entire stream, I'm just anti-aliasing these lines. I'm softening up the outlines, basically. So they're not so tough, harsh, you know. Not all of the outlines, though, just most of them. I don't want them to look too spotty. But, you know, it just helps to break up the lines. It just makes them look thinner. I don't know how many people are here. But yeah, if you're tired, you could just check this out later. I'm not gonna do anything dramatic or anything. Might dox myself on accident or something. Or I might, accidentally press one of these and show what I've been working on. But I'll probably just cut that out later. So you wouldn't miss it, but it's nothing too... It's nothing scandalous. Yeah, that's how I advertise my streams. It's like, I might leak something. Stay tuned. Yeah, I've always got NDAs on me. Being a voice actor, there's always something I'm not supposed to talk about. But so far, I've done a good job. Not spilling the beans on stuff. I don't need to get sued. Besides, I don't have any money anyway. Well, I kinda do. I don't have enough money to do anything with. At most, they'll just stop hiring me. Which, I don't get any work anyway. They don't hire me anyway, so. Wow, big switch. Hope I haven't offended anybody. Well, I don't mean in this chat. I mean, like, with the voice acting stuff, I still don't understand why they don't like me. I mean, they casted me once. They've casted me more than once. I guess, I don't know. They don't like my awkward charm. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I have an audition to do. Don't I? Yeah, I think I do. Let's do tomorrow. It's usually tomorrow. But I've waited so long. I don't know if it's even worth it. Arch Snow says, noon, I am sure they love me. I don't know, I get awkward around people. I do this thing where it's like, okay, be presentable, smile. And I think that the smile freaks them out. I try not to be weird with the smile. I just smile because, just be friendly. This 6-foot-tall black man's in front of you. He's not, make sure he's not going to, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to attack you. I'm smiling because I'm friendly. But yeah, I used to really look people in the eyes, especially in high school. I would stare people dead in the eye when I talk to them. And after a while, it just seems like people. I don't know what it is about when you look at people in the eye when you talk. Originally I thought it was respectful. You're looking at somebody, that means you're listening to them. But after a while, it made people seem. I don't know. They start. I guess I'm intimidating. I never thought of myself as intimidating. That's probably why. I kind of talk a little higher. I don't talk in a lower registry for the most part. I speak, fairly high, chipper, and presentable. I want people to be comfortable around me. I don't want people to think I'm going to steal their wallet or punch them in the face or try to rape them or anything. I'm sorry. I always go to the rape talk, don't I? I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that word. It's a sensitive word to people. I keep forgetting that. That's something that would get bleeped out. I'm not going to bleep it out, though. No one's going to expect that at the 1 hour and whatever 25 to 30 minute mark after I edit out a bunch of video. But yeah, that's always my go-to. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to do that. Sorry, it's the 90s humor. Yeah, it's the 90s humor. But yeah, when it comes to looking into people's eyes, like men or women, I don't know. They just think, I don't know. It just seems like they think I'm trying to make advances at them or something just because I stare at them in the eye and I don't say anything. That means I'm listening to you. I'm not, I don't want your number. I'm just listening to you. Golly, I don't say anything like that. Oh, whatever. Anyway, Arch Snow has a comment. You just be you, and that's awesome. Thank you. And it's okay, me too, start staring people in the eyes, but I'm a shorty, so me staring people in the eyes isn't very intimidating. Oh. Well, you know. That's a good point. Well, we like you just the way you are. Well, when I say we, I mean the chat. I'm not talking in the royal we, you know. I'm just me, but as you know, when our powers combine, we are the chat and myself. Oh yeah, another thing about Chester's streams, there's so many people, I don't want to talk over anyone. And most of the stuff I have to say is just nonsense anyway. It's just I hear something and then I want to, you know, make a joke out of it. My sense of humor's, you know, it's a bunch of puns and wordplay and all that stuff. So it's like, ha ha ha, very funny. Arch Snow says, I'm always glad to see you in chat. Yay, I'll be back later. I have to go to work, but I'll enjoy your stream. Oh, for sure. Wow, you're going to work this late? You're in Texas, right? It's midnight. But yeah, you be safe and you enjoy your work and take care. I'll see you around in Discord or on Chester's stream or on your channel. I'll go watch your video and I'll leave some really nice comments. I appreciate creative people. That's one of the reasons I am a creative person, because I see it's easy to just enjoy other people's work, but I want to be I like associating and rubbing elbows with creative people. It helps me be more creative, you know? Like, we all have to leave the world one day. And one thing that'll still be around is, especially now that the internet's around, as long as the internet's around anyway. Or, it's, you know, written documents, it's like, our work's around, you know? That's another reason I like being a creative. Even after I die, you know, these video games are going to be around. One way, shape, or form. Videos or whatever. And my voice is going to be in them. And people are going to listen to my disembodied voice even after I'm dead. It will just be a memory of, I was here. And maybe one of those people who hear my voice are going to say, hey, who was that guy? And then they're going to look up my name and say, hey, he did a pretty good job. Or that guy was horrible. And then they're going to be like, oh, it's too bad. That guy's dead. It's kind of like if you're watching an old episode of Perry Mason or something, like, whoa, that guy's a good actor. And you look him up, and you're like, oh, okay. It's like, I wonder what happened to him. It's like, either way, you know, I enjoy what he did here. But yeah, that's another good thing about literature in general, like books. Library of Congress. As long as America's here, if you get not Library of Congress, yeah, it's like a written document that you wrote. Preserved for future generations. That may be me, you know. I may be going a little too far, but you know, I don't know. I think about stuff like that. You know, the legacy. Like, honestly, I personally think that having kids is a legacy itself. You know, I don't know who my great great grandfather was, or who who my family from like 20 generations ago, but I know they existed, and I'm proof of that. So, but yeah, you know, me having kids, I can't do that by myself. Not, I don't know how I'm gonna trick anybody to get married to me. Drawing pretty pictures and doing voices of cartoons, it's just not working. I don't know what it is. I'm working out now. My hygiene's better. You know? If you tell a lady, hey, I stay in a room all day drawing and animating little bears, these really big bears, and they just look at you funny. I don't know what the deal is. I thought that was charming. I yell into a microphone, and they give me money for it. I mean, you know, I thought that was pretty good. You know, no, I could watch the kids. You know, no physical labor right there. You don't have to worry about me breaking my back or anything. Okay, now I really am rambling. But I think this is coming along nice. Yep, I grew up wanting to do this, make pixel art for video games. Because originally I thought, well, I want to be a game programmer. And it's like, wait, I don't actually like programming. I like drawing. And it's like, okay, I'll make the resources, and that's what I'm doing. But yeah, thanks to the internet, people you can get jobs working for people across the world. I'm not limited to how far I can drive in my car in a day, commuting. But people still talk to me like, hey, you're not gonna, well, I'm in a little town, small city. It's getting bigger, but you can look it up. I'm not gonna tell you. You gotta work for it. Anyway, people say, hey, you can't get anywhere in this little city. I'm sorry. I had a slip of my tongue twisted. I didn't mean to say that. It's so hilarious. I'll leave it in. Yeah. I hope that wasn't maybe it was a Freudian slip. Let's assume that it wasn't. Well, I mean, yeah, let's assume it was. No, well, let's just assume that I was talking so fast that I tripped over my words, and that's what happened. Right? So, yeah, I tripped over my words. Man, this is happening way more with these late night streams. I'm telling you, I should stream around 5. Anyway, wow, people. I love you all. I hate that I have to... I do feel like I apologize way too much in these streams. That's just... My mouth just... I got diarrhea of the mouth here. It just keeps running. I'm sorry, that's a turn of phrase that's pretty gross, too. Yeah, I do a lot of apologizing. That's never good. But it's late, so, you know, I doubt anybody's going to watch this whole stream. If they do, it's probably going to be double speed. And what I do when I do watch my streams over again, I just clip through them. Just to see how my progress went every, like, 5 to 10 minutes. I didn't think I would be working on this. I thought about doing a drawing stream tonight. I don't draw enough. People on Twitter were posting monthly progress portfolios or whatever for the year in January or in December or January. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do that. And I was like, wow, there were months I didn't even draw. But then I remembered I'm doing this pixel art stuff. But it made me feel like, dang, I don't want to lose that skill. It does become it is starting to get challenging for me to get back into the drawing, and it's scary because it's something that I've had most of my life, and I'm trying to get better at it. But when you draw once every 2 to 3 months, it's a struggle. Oh, that's something I forgot. You see this highlight right here on the hat? I've got to make sure it stays on every frame. There may be a faster way to do this, but I don't know, it's kind of satisfying doing this. Oh wow, nope, I'll do that. Here you go. Okay, I'm starting to shut up now. Actually, I hate that phrase. I remember, yeah, that's actually a phrase that offends me now. It's all because something my math teacher said to me. She said, never say shut up to somebody. And I was like, really? Because I used to say shut up all the time. She didn't say it to me, but she was having a conversation and somebody was like, she was talking to a student and I think the student said shut up or something. She actually got mad. She's like, never tell anyone to shut up. That just means that you don't want to hear what they have to say. You should always listen to what somebody has to say to you when they have something to say. Or you can respond. Or something like that. And I was like, that really hit me. I was like, wow. Yeah, I hate it when people say shut up. That's very true. I'll remember that. So, that those comments towards the phrase shut up, it stuck with me. I don't even remember the teacher's name. I don't remember the teacher's name, but I remember her saying that. I think she said that her dad said that to her, and that stuck with her. And it stuck with me. Yeah, she says very dismissive. I think that's what she said. It's dismissive of what someone has to say. And that's super rude. So if you don't want to hear something, she'll say, say something like, please be quiet, or I don't have time for this, or maybe we could talk about this later or something, but don't say shut up. And as a kid, I think back to movies I watched, like Kindergarten Cop and stuff, even Schwarzenegger and stuff. With he yelled, "Shut up! Shut up!" Sorry, that was really bad. My voice just kind of cracked right there. My mistake. But yeah. So, I've noticed my nephew King, who I was talking about, he says OMG a lot. And I don't mean oh my goodness or oh my gosh. He just, and I'm like, ugh, that's a bad habit for a kid to pick up. And he doesn't know what he's doing. Now, I would correct him, but I don't know if it's my place to be correcting my nephew, my brother's child. I don't think I want this. Well, I guess I could show it kind of rolled down. There it is. Something I missed. Hey, these toes. Nails. These toenails. Oh, that's what I forgot. These nails are supposed to be white. Supposed. I say supposed. I had no idea when you say that you're supposed to say supposed, like in a past tense. I learned that like last year. I was like, wow, really? Because I'd never actually written it. I'd only said it all these years of my life. As a kid, when I was writing stuff and I wanted to say, yeah, I didn't know how to spell yeah, so I always wrote yes. So there'd be a conversation and someone would say, instead of saying yep, or, or yeah, they say yep. They say yes. I'd always type yes. One thing that I've been told I should probably do with my stories is take. Okay, I had a friend in 5th grade. He made comic books, and I wanted to get in on that, so I started making my own comic books. So from 5th grade until about senior year, I made a comic book. I kind of got stuck. I wrote myself into a corner. The book was made 7 pages, but back and front, around 14 pages of a comic, and I'd always have to, but I always wrote as I drew everything, and most of the time I would have to stretch out a segment of the story to actually make the 14 pages. But I did good until I wrote myself into a corner. I started thinking, well, I watch these stories where they have side stories, or where 2 stories happen at once, and man, trying to write like that, I had stories I didn't want to focus on that I was starting to branch out into. And after I did that, everything just kind of stopped for me. I didn't know what I was going to do next. But I've had people tell me, hey, you were writing a book when you were a kid. Why don't you just keep writing that or remake it with your skills you have now? And I'm like, the book I was working on was, well, the X-Men cartoon was big, and the X-Men in general were like super popular. So it was basically it took place in the X-Men world, Marvel. I did eventually write that stuff out. I like rewrote and redrew. Like there was a Professor X character. I added hair to him and a goatee, and I said his leg was broke. That's why he was in the wheelchair. He was going to get better eventually, stuff like that. So, yeah, I had all the X-Men drawn, and I had to change them into different characters before I could, with the prospect of getting the book published someday. But yeah, the way I drew back then, it's as good as you would expect from a 5th grader. My character looked way too much like Deadpool, so yeah, I just liked the way Deadpool looked. Even back then, before he was like super popular, he had a great design. My character had way too many powers. My main character, my lead. So, yeah, just adjusting everything so my characters and my story wouldn't be basically a parody. Parody's the best I could do, a 90s parody. But then I start liking Tenchi Muyo, so there's start throwing some romance stuff in there, some harem anime stuff in there. It's like, okay, this is kind of falling apart. My sense of humor is getting kind of vulgar here. Okay, I've watched too much in Living Color and Matt TV back in the 90s. Okay, I better cut that out. I'm gonna have to rewrite everything. So it's like, if I'm gonna have to rewrite it, might as well just redo the whole story. Yeah, I didn't want to end up releasing something my parents wouldn't be able to read. Well, my dad would read it. My mom would be like, "What is this?" Yeah, I don't think my mom ever read what I wrote. I let my younger brother read it. He liked it. He thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, my spelling was horrible too. I still plan on scanning all those books because the covers were all manila paper, and the pages first they were because I was fifth grade. The papers they were ruled paper for writing. Then after a while, I got printer paper. Okay, I think this is almost done. I'm looking for some lines I can adjust. I don't have to do all of them, just the ones that need it. Okay, I know these buttons. Make them a little smaller and break that line up. Wait, are there supposed to be buttons here or are they up here? Kind of there. Oh yeah, the teeth. I may need to add this gray to the teeth. Maybe these fingernails too. I'll have to. Oh yeah, I've got to copy this. No, just these nails have gray. These fingers don't. So yeah, I'll leave the nails the same. The teeth. No, the teeth don't have any. Well, this mouth. It's brown here. It's black and brown here. And just black here. Well, there's some brown. So that means I have to change this line right here on all the frames to that. Alright. I'll do it backwards. I'll just handle this mouth in general. Probably not around the nose. Hope that looks good. Okay, it's 107, so I've at least been streaming for an hour. I don't like that. It just... Okay. Man, my hand isn't as steady as I wish it was. Alright, I think I've gone over all of these. Well, I should probably add some teeth there. I thought there was a white in the eye. I don't remember though. Been working on this for so long, nothing's for sure. Okay, yeah, there's a light in that eye. It's in that one too. It's not in this one. I've got to add it back. All right, I think I'm done. Unless I see something else, but at the moment, I think. Yeah, wait. This right here. All right. Did I forget anything? Oh, there's a pocket over here. Okay, I don't know if I drew that pocket on the right. Nope, let's have that. I think that's enough. Probably about this. All right, let's see what we have. Wait, there's a hole right there. Yeah. Save. I need to check my other animations to see if there's any different colors in the mouth, because not just the mouth, but the right here, it's just one solid color. I don't know if I have to use these colors, or I think I will, just for the heck of it. I don't think it'll bother anything. I think that's just the color, those are the colors I'm using anyway. Now, I don't know if there's any gray on the teeth. That's something I've been curious about this whole time. This Truck Production says, "All right, Mr. Proto, I am signing off for the night. Take care, and may the thick be with you, sir." Aha! I stole your sign off when you said your sign off. I said it like you, so that means that copyright infringement. Oh, the lawyers! I can hear them knocking now. No one's here. No hablo español. Como dice, no es inglés. But yeah, I think I'm done. So this would be a nice place to stop. With the front of this video, like, chopped out, it'd probably be about 2 hours exactly, almost. This Truck Production says, "I'll let it slide this time. Be seeing you. Stay out of trouble." You. Alright, this song's 3 minutes and 2 seconds, and it's at the 40-minute mark, so yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, let's slide on out. Let me grab the side. And, yeah! We made it! We're done with this animation. I should have probably looped it a few more times. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me grab it. Alright. I'll loop this while I say my goodbyes. I'd like to thank his Truck Productions for stopping by and gracing us with his presence. I know he's been going through some hard times. I don't envy that. I hope the best for him. He's a good man. I'm a better person for knowing him. He's helped me through some hard times. He's helped me through some, hard times. Yeah. So, I hate seeing anybody. I hate seeing a comrade go through hard times, and I just remember that they're not forever. If you're going through heck, just keep on going. I'd like to thank Jeff Potts. Hey, you keep me creative. You set that blueprint for me to follow if I need to make a book. Same with you, Miss R.H. Snow. you two are successful. You know, you're making your way into the literary world, and you're like knocking the door down, and you're saying this is where I belong, and you're gonna respect my stories and read them and enjoy them and ask me for more. Linry dude, hey, you're another creative person I admire. You make your books, you put your effort towards them, you create them, you print them, you get your booth, you set up, you sell those books, you let people know that you're here, your stories are here, and you're not going anywhere. You're for everybody to enjoy. I think downloaded content was here. If you weren't, I appreciate you being here. I'm just going by memory. And this song is stopping. And then it's going into another 3-minute song. Maybe I need another 3 minutes. Let's go another 3 minutes. Hey, Pilaf song. I worked on Pilaf. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate everybody who shows up. You don't have to show up. You don't have to lurk. You don't have to watch these videos. You don't have to comment, but you do. And I like to let you know I appreciate you. You know, I make this stuff because I enjoy it, but knowing that other people enjoy watching me enjoy the stuff that I enjoy making is very enjoyable. So now that this is done, I'm going to ask for my next assignment, and I don't know what it's going to be. If I don't get an assignment, you know, we're trying to wrap this up for the, you know, before we can show it off at the somewhere. So maybe it might be 1 or 2 attacks or something. Hopefully it won't be 35 frames, but we're gonna get through this, and it's gonna be good. This game's gonna be awesome. People are gonna enjoy it, and I'm happy to be part of this project because I like being part of projects that make people happy. I make things that people enjoy. I'm just here, sitting here chilling. Hey, it's like a little halo around my head, yo. Guardian Heroes, I love that game, and I want to be part of making games that other people can enjoy. So, yeah, I'm in full circle. Sorry, I said that's a big speech thing that you're not supposed to do. Yeah, Hyper Dragon Ball Z, I'm still working on that behind the scenes, slowly but surely. It's been a madhouse around here. Still taking commissions. If you want me to make stuff like this for you, let me know. I can make your dreams a reality. Ooh, I want to see my character as a sprite. You know, what would he look like in a video game? What would she look like in a video game? Hey, this could be yours. These skills, these abilities I've garnered and honed and strengthened over the past 20 years can be yours for a mere... Well, anyway, we could talk about that. Just get in contact with me. Same thing, my art. If you want me to draw stuff for you, I can draw stuff for you too. So, you know, I'm not going to keep all this talent to myself. I'm sharing it with everybody. So, you know, just get in contact and we can take care of that. I love you all in a, you know, human, you know, godly love sort of thing. Christian love, pure Christian love. And I hope the best for you all. I don't want to see anyone suffer. I don't want to see anyone hurt. I want what's best for you. And I want to see you happy and succeed. Even though I don't even know you, but, you know, I don't want to see anyone suffer. I want to see everyone happy and prosperous and just getting along, having a good time. If my art can do that for you, then that's great. You know, just help you forget about some problems for a while. So I appreciate you. I got Christian love for you. And until next time, brother, see ya. Stay out of trouble.